any little bit of any instrument is a rare thing to find, especially from this date, from at least 300 BC, probably older. To find something which is clearly the bridge of a stringed instrument, and we didn't say this immediately, but it just leapt out. But after close examination, yes, there's really no other explanation for this. And it comes from Urvanarst High Pasture Cave in the parish of Strath on the Island of Skye.
So this bridge is part of a musical instrument. This is a replica of the bridge. This is where the wires would have been. We've got a replica of the lyre which has been played for me, and you can hear the types of music that people 2,300 years ago was listening to. It's an incredible find, and it shows how much part and parcel of our society was influenced by music and ritual. This is the year of Creative Scotland, where we're celebrating so much of our music and our wider culture. But of course, 2,300 years ago, Scotland and Skye, where this bridgehead for the musical instrument, the lyre, was found, we're obviously celebrating a ritual and using music to communicate and interpret their surroundings. So much has changed, but perhaps in terms of creativity, much has stayed the same in how we speak to each other, how we communicate, and how influences across the world can be interpreted through music.
This particular find shows the presence of stringed instruments. I think we have to take that as merely the tip of an iceberg. It is merely one piece from one stringed instrument, but the fact that it is there at all suggests that perhaps all manner of instruments would have been used. This particular instrument is probably some kind of lyre, such as the ancient Greeks had, or such as we had in these islands at we know we had at a later date. This is hugely important in Europe, because we have fragments of instruments from round about this time, from way to the southeast in Italy and Greece, but they're only fragments, and in none of them have we found this particular piece. This is the bit that we want to find whenever we find a musical instrument of this sort. The important thing about the bridge from a musical point of view, as distinct from an archaeological point of view, it is the piece of the instrument that you're in closest contact with, apart from the strings themselves, because of course it's the string bearer. And one of the things that it encourages you to do is to strum, and it does so very effectively, because the strings are all really quite close together there.